Good day, welcome to Politics News on Flip TV. My name is Pisola Adbo. President Bola Tinubu has likened his administration's ongoing reform to bitter medicine needed to cure Nigeria's economic challenges. This is as the president yesterday departed Brazil for Abuja, following a high-level state visit that focused on strengthening the Nigeria-Brazil bilateral relationship. The presidential jet took off from Brasilia International Airport Air Force Base at about 12:57 a.m. local time. Tinubu, who spoke during an interactive session with Nigerians living in Brazil, acknowledged the hardship brought by his government's policies decisions, but maintained that they were necessary to reposition the country on the path of sustainable growth. He, however, appealed for patience and resilience from citizens as the country undergoes difficult adjustments. He said the government was committed to building a resilient economy that delivers food, security, innovation, and prosperity for all Nigerians. Tinubu, who also called on Nigerians in the diaspora to play an active role in nation building, described them as critical stakeholders in the country's progress. Besides, it described them as ambassadors in the South American country, adding that their skills, knowledge, and resources are needed to drive Nigeria's growth and development. Tinubu also voiced support for an upcoming voyage, including Nobel laureate Prof. Wole Soyinka, inspired by a cultural initiative he began while serving as Lagos State Governor. He appealed to Nigerians, both at home and in diaspora, to foster unity, peace, and passion to develop Nigeria. Meanwhile, Nigeria airline Epis has launched a direct service between Lagos and Sao Paulo, a major step in strengthening air links between Africa and South America following an aviation agreement signed between Nigeria and Brazil. The inaugural flight carried members of Nigeria's delegation and business leaders from Brazil. It comes on the heels of a bilateral accord witnessed by Brasilia by Tinubu, which officials say will boost trade, tourism, and cultural exchange between the two countries. In a statement shared on social media, the Nigerian presidency said the flights demonstrated that Nigeria's carriers can compete on global routes and that Nigeria's partnership with Brazil delivers immediate tangible results. The immediate past governor of Kano State, Dr. Abdullahi Ganduje, is facing a fresh investigation over the alleged auction of a multi-million naira Nigerian meat and allied product abattoir. Ganduje, a former national chairman of the All Progressive Congress, is battling several criminal charges by the Kano state government, accusing him of illegal sales of public property. The multi-million facility occupying vast land situated at Chalawa industrial area and built by Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso administration was designed to generate revenue and create job opportunities for the state. Inaugurating the 11-member committee yesterday as the Cabinet Office Secretary to the state government, Umar Farouk Ibrahim, said the probe is imperative to hold the immediate past administration accountable. Standing for Governor Abba Kabir Yusuf, the SSG insisted that the current administration had the responsibility to protect critical public infrastructure illegally auctioned for selfish interest. He said the investigation panel, headed by former chairman of Kano Anti-Corrupt Agency, Muhuyi Magagi Rimingado, was directed to recover public assets and recommend punitive measures against individuals found capable of the dastardly act. The government urged the committee to discharge the entrusted responsibility in the overall interest of justice and equity, but without fear or favor. Responding to the panel, Chairman Rimin Gadu applauded the membership of the committee and assured the commitment of members to deliver. The committee is to submit its reports within 3 weeks. Ex-Kaduna State Governor Malam Nasir El-Rufai has announced that he will not contest for any elective political office in the 2027 general elections stating that his renewed involvement in politics is solely for supports credible leadership at both the state and national levels. El-Rufai made this known in Kaduna while receiving a group of youths who defected from the People's Democratic Party to the African Democratic Congress under the leadership of Aliyu Bello, while taking a swipe at the current government of President Bola Tinubu. The former governor said Nigerians do not need further explanation to recognize its shortcomings. He explained further that his initial plans after leaving office was to step back from partisan politics. However, he said that recent developments compelled him to return, not driven by personal ambition, but to serve a supportive role. El-Rufai stressed that his focus is now on mentoring and supporting young people, women, and reform-minded Nigerians to take ownership of the political process. He also urged youths to take advantage of the ongoing voters' registration exercise. He cautioned citizens against complacency and urged them to remain vigilant in safeguarding the integrity of the electoral process. Meanwhile, in his remarks, Aliyu Bello, who led the PDP youth defectors to the ADC, said his priority has always been to empower young people and discourage political thuggery in politics. That's all on politics. My name is Pisola Adipo. Thank you.